Several years ago, my grandmother gave me a dresser that was similar in style to this one. The top drawer overhung the others and it had two spindle legs on the front that supported it. It had belonged to my great-grandmother, and the story behind this dresser was that her parents were buying a house sometime in the early 1900s. The dresser was left in the house by the previous owners, and after making a down payment on the house, however, the previous owner decided to go back on his word and withdraw from the sale. So he also refused to give back the down payment. So my great-grandfather decided that he would just remove this dresser from the house as compensation. Now, over the years, the dresser did not fare so well. When my grandmother finally gave it to me, the spindle legs had broken off the front, which made it unsteady due to that overhanging drawer. My uncle had attempted to fix it at one point just by attaching some 2x4s to the bottom of it, but that really didn't work. So when I got it, I had to do a little bit of repair myself. I noticed that the drawers had no runners in them when I took them out, so basically they just slid in and out of these box openings. So I thought, why not just flip the whole thing upside down? And that's what I did. I put a new top on it and then put the drawers back in the now inverted dresser. And it seemed to work. I then refinished it with a combination of cherry stain and polyurethane, like one of those stain polyurethane combinations. I know I was young and naive. I didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, it served its purpose for the past 15 years, but now it doesn't fit my decor anymore. I'm doing a bedroom makeover, so I need something different. So I decided I was going to redo this whole thing yet again. The first step in this new makeover, though, was to add some legs to it. It didn't have legs before, it just sat straight on the ground, and moving it around made it scratch my wood floors in my room. So I thought, I'll put some wooden legs on the bottom of it. So I attached some mounting plates to the bottom and then screwed these pre-made legs that I got at the hardware store into it. Then on the inside of the drawers I had to do some patching. The holes where the hardware was attached had been drilled out pretty big for some reason, and so the hardware really didn't attach very tight and would slip around. So I just filled in the holes with some wood putty. And then the whole thing just got a light sanding because I was preparing to paint it. My plan was to put a base coat of a flat gray paint on it and then glaze wash over top of it. So in order to give the glaze something interesting to attach to, I decided to add these little filigree pieces that I also picked up at the hardware store to the front of the drawers. I just measured out where I wanted them and then put some glue on the back and attached them with a couple of brad nails. The whole thing then got 2 coats of ultra flat gray chalk paint. Now, once that was dry, I applied my glaze technique, which was basically just painting around the perimeter of the drawers and across the accent pieces. Then I took a damp towel and wiped it back off until I got the look that I wanted. I used this same technique on the whole body of the dresser as well, painting around the edges of each surface and then wiping the glaze off. Once the whole thing was painted and dried, then I added 2 coats of polyacrylic. I also reused the silver drawer pulls, but gave them a couple coats of flat black spray paint. And there you go. There's the final product.